looking down your nose thinking you're better than everyone.
Not everyone.
That part.
Let me be clear. I'm the boss. And I decide what's flaring forward.
My name is Samuel Leggett. Hey, how you doing, Sarah?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me and being able to talk to you about this new show, Riches. Let's go ahead and just get right into it. Claudia Richards is a force to be reckoned with. You played a lot of different characters, but this one, it seems like you're sinking your teeth into this character. So what was that process like for you? How much did you enjoy playing Claudia for this?
I loved playing her so much. There was a real freedom with playing a character like that, because quite often, I love all the characters I've been lucky to play, but there's something organized about them. There's something a little bit together. I always try to bring an element of mess with and vulnerability with any character I play. I always try to do that. But this one she's just like gung ho. She's not afraid to burn anything behind her. You don't care. She's made the wrong mistake. She's just going to keep moving forward. That's what I love about her. I love the fact she's of a certain age and she's still got agency sexually. She's still got agency in terms of deciding to take what's hers. She's really empowering. I love her. I love that character.
Yeah, I thought it was really fascinating. The first episode, when everything goes down with Steven, like she's kind of caught off guard. When you first see her, she's really distraught. And then, when everything goes to where it goes with the funeral and the session, like it's just like she just comes out and you can tell that there's a lot of things that you just don't know. And she's the level of mystery that excites you about the show, because all the other kids and the family members are just kind of like, what do we do? But she's got a plan. With Claudia, I can't say too much because I've seen a lot of the episodes, but do you feel like Claudia is kind of caught off guard by what Steven has done in terms of his two other children, but also in the way that he handled like leveling with her? Because it seems like there's a level of distrust there as a companion and also with her own children. I was curious your perspective on it.
Yeah, definitely. I think she mentions a couple of times that you don't know what I've put up with.
Right.
And that to me is like alarm bells ringing. And probably she thinks she's invested enough to think you never really know someone. Like this is what I love about, like I said to someone previously, there's still things I have to discover about my mother, my father, that's just the complexity of being, specifically for my mum, being a Black woman. There's a complex women. And probably doesn't always just land with Black women, just women in general, women who've had children and whatever they've had, whatever challenges they've had to deal with. And so I think she definitely has been caught off guard. I think she really expected that she knew him well. And there would be a time, so they organized the will, so she knew who was getting what. And interesting turn of events.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to say is that the way that she's written, it's not as though she's just the antagonist. I think a lot of it, there's layers to this. You don't know how much she's had to go through. And I think it was written so well that on paper, it could look like she's the antagonist. But then as the story starts to go along, you're like, no, there are deeper things about this. Do you, in your opinion, the way she was written, do you think it was like she really, truly cared about her family as well as this business? Or is it now that she's become jaded and estranged because of putting up with Steven so long that this is where her character is? Do you think that she's kind of strayed along, or do you think that it's more like she's still the same, but she's had to toughen up? I'm just curious your perspective, how it was written. I think
based before even Steven, her upbringing, I got the sense in what I was creating for is that it's not been easy, and she is a survivor, and she may be 2 paces behind at this point, but she'll keep adjusting in order to survive. She's one of those people that will, there's nothing that appears to me in Claudia that is jaded, maybe somewhat. I'm not sure what the next move is, which is frustrating. She's always kind of had a sense, I think, of the ground underneath her, and then everything's shifting. the plates are shifting. And I think that's what I love about that character. She is such a survivor. She'll keep adjusting and according to environment and what she needs to do.
Yeah. Final, not even question, it's more of a comment. You do so well with all the cast. Like you get into like there's one scene in particular with Deborah that I was just like, wow, they are going for it. So with the cast, how fun was it for you to just riff with them? Like it seems like you guys are naturally just going at it.
Everybody's up for it. Everybody's up for doing good work, and I've been such a fan of Deborah like for a very long time. So I was so excited, and nobody knows behind the scenes. You'd be like, catching jokes, cracking up. Like I think sometimes the crew were like, "What's happening here?" And then it'd be action, and we're going like, "I could rip your head off." But but both of us were just it's just I think it's the commitment. We just when you get a script like that, you want to commit to it 100%. You want to create. You're creating a kind of legacy in a way, like, and that's not to say that's what your intention is to do when you do it. You just want to make good work and tell good stories, and this is one of them.
Yeah, you're great in this. I can't wait to see where it's going to go. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care.
Filing out the top of the I can see the skyline, 50 mile radius on my timeline. Ain't nothing on my mind. Oh no.